talking to Steve Neuhaus, Chestertown Supervisor. And Steve and I understand you have a special announcement.
I am definitely running for Orange County Executive. I'm going to be on the ballot in November 2013.
Hey, what's going on in Orange County that's motivated you to run?
It's just nothing but paralysis at the government level. The government center has been inoperable. You can't even use it for over a year. The Valley View, the seniors have been used as political pawns while they're trying to close or keep it open and not know how to keep the place operable. Meanwhile, the people that are suffering are the employees and, more importantly, the seniors that live there, many of which are World War II veterans.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you want to change, Steve?
I want to change, number one, the centerpiece of my campaign is trust. I think that the trust has been thrown out the window, and the residents of Orange County have now lost all faith in their county leaders and government. And that's one thing, number one, I would restore. Number two, I'd be concentrating on economic development, like we have done successfully in Chester. You see that here with this building. This building was vacant a year ago, and now over 50 people are working out of here today.
Tell us a little bit about this company, I guess, Satin Fine Foods, as an example of the types of jobs you want to bring to Orange County.
This is a wonderful company, and I don't want to give up their internal portfolio, but they sell icing. They've cornered the world market on basically wedding cake type of icing, and it's been exported all over the world. As a matter of fact, the Queen of England had it on her cake for the Diamond Jubilee, so product made here in Chester. In addition, the people that work here have a wonderful job here with wonderful benefits. I don't want to give the company's internal stuff around, but I've talked to employees outside of this that I've met and asked them. It's just a wonderful, happy thing. In this terrible economy, it's a bright light, and it's an example of what's to come with us.
I know Orange County is known for its retail, its distribution center capabilities, but how important is manufacturing job, value-added jobs like these?
Every job is valuable in this economy, and everybody should have the opportunity to, whether they want to be a doctor or they want to work in a warehouse, all those jobs should be available to them. And right now you see a shrinking of them. You see people worried. The biggest worry on people's mind is where are they going to be working tomorrow? If they're going to have a job, are they going to find a job? And our job as elected officials is to create an environment that fosters economic growth, and that's what they get from me.
What are some of the things you've done in Chester that have made a difference for, obviously, the growth of the Chester Business Park, things like that?
We have a very good partnership. Our planning board is very aggressive with the timetable. The timing can kill a project. If you tie them up in red tape, you will literally, they'll go somewhere else. And that's what New York and the Hudson Valley is famous for. We've broken that mold, and we've created our own that will cut through red tape. If we need to address issues, we do, but we try to do it on a very expedited level, and that's been very successful here. And we've had a number of economic development gems come here in the last 5 years.
One of your critics said that if you're elected as county executive, you won't do anything to move and change the structure and current leadership of the Orange County Republican Party. Is that true? What are you going to do?
A new broom sweeps clean, and I plan on changing a lot of things. The Orange County Party is not healthy. We had a very bad dumping in the last past election, and that's an example of the situation. But it's our turn, and the Orange County Executive candidate and the county executive is the leader of that party. And I think it's a direct reflection of where we are now, and that's why we need to change. So I would definitely be in favor of change.
Everett Diana said he plans to be around another 5 years, and he feels that he's kept the Orange County line in budget in line. What do you plan to do differently?
I think he will be around for another 5 years, but I don't think he will be as county executive. I think I would do a lot of different things different in Orange County. The computer system itself has been nothing. It's been marred with failures. That needs to be changed. The budget process, I think, needs to be more open. Right now, we're weeks away from when the budget's due. There's no cooperation with the county legislature and the executive. They're vetoing budgets. They're changing budgets. There's no working together, and that's what I'm used to in Chester. I had a couple Democrats on the board. I had a couple Republicans. We worked together, put a budget together. I don't remember one budget that I put together that a Democrat voted against.
One other key factor is actually the Orange County County Center, Government Center.
Total debacle. Total example of government paralysis. A year and a half ago in that area, Jim Smith, the president of Advanced Testing and the former president of the Orange County Chamber of Commerce, congressman mentioned to the county executive and the county leadership that he would be willing to lead an independent group to flesh through all these crazy numbers out there, 130-something million, 60-something million. Nobody really knows what the truth is, what the numbers are to fix it or demo it and build something new. I think now with that trust being gone, and the taxpayers deserve to have an independent look. This guy, Jim Smith, who has a very good reputation, would lead a group, in my opinion. That's what I would do on day one. The county executive and the legislature could do it today. Have that group make an independent recommendation to the legislature and executive. Because nobody in Orange County has any faith or believability in what has been done so far.
If you got a FEMA report like the Orange, like Edward Diana did, what would you do with it? Would you disclose it right away or hold on?
I would definitely give it out. I mean, and I would not be afraid to take the oath. That was really the straw that broke the camel's back with most Republicans. When you refuse to testify on oath, I would testify on oath for anything that happened with the town of Chester. I have told no secrets. I'm proud of my record here, and I think that was a huge problem. And I think that disclosure is key. And you have to treat the legislature just like I treat a town board as partners, because there's 4 board members and 1 supervisor. They can outvote me in a heartbeat if I lose their trust. And that's really what it comes down to, a lack of trust.
How important is bipartisanship going to be in your administration?
Very, 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 very strong. As we heard early on today, and this is not something, a campaign gimmick. My wife and I both quoted John F. Kennedy. You come to my office for the last 5 years, I've had pictures of John F. Kennedy on my wall. He would be a great Republican today, and I have a lot of faith for us to support him.
Steve Neuhaus, thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks.